It's not in the cards for you. I'm pretty good at insults, and I got the internet and a lot of free time.
Do you ever look at your fat, broke-ass, balding boyfriend, Gen Z? Of course not, because you are bigots. Unless you're not bigots, and then hi, you want to go grab a drink sometime? Ladies, why would you date somebody that doesn't support your right to choose in the case of an abortion? Why the fuck would you date a Trump supporter? Did you see who he picked as his running mate? J.D. Vance. Are you women just like retarded in Spokane? Are you just straight up fucking retarded? Just the other day, another Christian told me that God loved me and didn't provide evidence. When are you going to hook me up with a girl? When are you going to hook me up with women or one? Christian, God loves me? Prove it. Prove it by that standard. Prove it by my standard. Hook me up with a beautiful woman. Prove your claim. Because I'm real doubtful of that shit. About 100% doubtful of that shit. God loves me? I've had a girlfriend 14 years. You can fuck off with your God nonsense till you fucking show some evidence. Would Jesus hook me up with a beautiful woman to be my girl? You know what? I'm an atheist and all, but I think if he was real, he probably would. But modern day Christians aren't very Christ-like, are they? They don't want to hook me up with any fucking woman because they're greedy, selfish pigs, despite what it says in Acts 4:32. Bitches. Good socialists and leftists of Spokane. I want to date Gen Z women. Now, I know you hate bigotry and all, but I've been facing a lot of bigotry from people who describe themselves as socialists or atheists. In this regard, maybe this could end because of telomerase within the reproductive gametes of the stationary cell being on high fecundity between the ages of 18 and 25. Yes, I'm talking about the ova. And also the high fecundity of the telomerase in men between the ages of 35 and 55. So good socialists and leftists of Spokane, if you wouldn't mind ending your bigotry so I could have the healthiest possible child, and you could too, that'd be just hunky-dory and swell. Thank you. Have a nice fucking day. So you're saying if I asked Jesus for a good wife, he'd provide me a good wife? Okay, Jesus, provide me with a good wife. You know, I fucking tried that a lot while I was homeless. And all I found were a bunch of classist ingrates that flocked to the guys with the most material possession and wealth. So if you're telling me these Christians are loving and kind, well, then one, don't preach religion at me because I'll preach atheism at you. And two, prove it. Stop your classism. I'd rather date an atheist chick anyway, but, you know, we'll give everybody a chance to try this out. Show me your love by providing me with a girlfriend of non-ill repute and beauty, let's say. Because you say Jesus can provide me with a wife, okay, then I'll rely upon you Christians to find me one. It says in the Bible to be Christ-like. It's John 13:34. John 13:34 says to love others as I have loved you. It is the one commandment. Now, okay, get off your asses, Christians, and find me a wife, a good beautiful wife, even though I'm an atheist. It says love one another. It doesn't say exclude people. Process that. Process that a little bit. Why the fuck isn't this going off? Yo, here's another one, Christians. Matthew 19:24. Again, I tell you, it is easier for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And yet, whenever I meet Christians, they're swooping honeys by the dozens, and they're walking around with like 2 at a time or more because they're greedy, selfish pigs and they have the money to do so. But what about the poor guy? You socialists in name only? God, make me your conduit. Despite my atheism, make me a chick magnet to Gen Z women. An absolute fucking irresistible force of romantic love. You say you're all about love, God. Now provide God with this romantic love, God, even for my atheist ass. My eternally efficient atheism. Let's cover all bases here. By all the gods and all of science, make me absolutely sexually irresistible and romantically irresistible to hot Gen Z women. Preferably leftists, preferably socialists, and really, 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 really nice to me. Let's make that the thing, okay? By God, through science and atheism, make my prayer be heard to become the hottest, most attractive man right now without any other work, because we're using the effectiveness of prayer hypothesis to make sure that I am the chick magnet of Spokane to Gen Z women. The millennials and Gen X can be attracted to me, but I want to be irresistible to Gen Z women. Now prove your claim. Verify by science that this is going to happen. Make this possible 100% without any other further force, mass, or acceleration at all, other than me waiting for half a second to make me absolutely a chick magnet to the women that I want in my mind and heart to be true to me 100% of the time. Prove your love. What?
As an older guy interested in younger males and a libtard or whatever you want to call me,